The people I come from were low-key people. They spoke softly, and they liked to end their sentences with then or now.
So what are you up to then?
Adding then or now didn't change the meaning. It only was to soften the sound of the sentence.
Sounds good then.
And they like to end a sentence with
anyway.
Meaning no reply necessary. I was just talking, nothing important.
Anyway.
They did not curse, except sometimes they might say,
oh, cheese and rice.
They hardly raised their voices. No need to make a big hoop-de-doo. If they were upset about something, they said,
so what kind of a deal is that then?
If they found that someone had overcharged them for something, first they assumed that the mistake was theirs. And if they found out that it was not, they just sighed.
Oh, for crying out loud, that's no good.
We seldom went out to eat. If someone invited us to a cafe, we said,
I'll go if you're buying.
If we were buying, at the end of the meal, my dad looked up at the waitress.
Well, what's the damages?
And on the way out, he said it was okay, but the portions were a little skimpy.
Don't you think?
They loved to go visit. Visit meant not only going to see someone, but also the conversation once you got there. You sat and you visited, and it was a nice visit. Nice was good enough to live in a nice house. No need to go all
hoity-toity.
They ignored illness.
Oh, it's nothing.
Asked them how they felt. They said,
I felt better.
If they got really sick, they'd lie down for a day or two and then get back to work.
I'm up and about, could be worse.
They were country people, and anything over 3 stories high made them a little wary. It's just buildings as far as the eye can see, they said. I tell you, I wouldn't live here
if you paid me.
They knew they weren't up to date, and it didn't bother them.
I was born before my time, I guess.
My, what a vivid imagination you have. My mother said to me when I said I wanted to write books when I grew up. The lines are pretty long for that kind of work, she said. Who's giving you the big ideas?
What's the deal with that?
We said it about the neighbor who didn't shovel his walk, or the hotshot cousin who bought a Cadillac, or the aunt who got persnickety about something someone said and left the picnic in a huff.
Oh, for crying out loud, for mercy's sakes.
You should earn your keep and not live off the county. Work before play, get your chores done, and then you can go into town. But even if you do work hard, still,
you never know.
You might have a pretty good deal going, and then it's not such a good deal.
You never know.
You buy a new used car, and it's good for a month or two, and then it doesn't run so good.
You never know.
Still, no matter what the deal, one thing is true.
It could be worse.
And you know that's true.